If you have not liked and subscribed the channel, please like and subscribe the channel. This is the place where you can learn Microsoft Intune. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can block the AI powered devices, iOS devices, Apple devices, or iPad devices through Microsoft Intune. So if your organizations or company, or if you are more concerned about the Apple intelligence features which is coming with iPhone 15 and above, and also on iOS version 18.1 and above. Currently 18.1 is in beta release, so hopefully it will get released in October or maybe November, hopefully in the October. So if your company or your cyber team is more concerned to block the artificial intelligence or Apple intelligence which is coming with on iPhone 15 with 18.1 iOS 18.1, how you can block that? There are many ways to block. You can block the beta version. I have made video how you can block the iOS 18 beta, so that user you'll not able to update. You can apply the app protection policy, you can apply the compliance policy. Today in this video I'm gonna show you how you can block, whether it's BYD or company on, if any devices are, if any iPhone 15 or 16 you want to restrict so that they can't even enroll. And if they enroll it, how you can protect your corporate data so that the devices will get blocked, and once they try to launch the applications like Outlook or Team, the SDK, Intune SDK app protector applications, it will block the access, because that we're gonna block the models completely. We have shown, I will just quickly touch as well how you can block if any devices are running on even 18.1 through the production policy, app production policy. You can also do the same thing on the conditional access policy. You can also restrict the enrollment. I have already made video, you can go and watch, search for the in my channel, you will find it. So this is Microsoft Intune portal. As you already know, I am into apps section. Go to the app production policy, right, and you can create a new policies. Similarly, I'm just talking about iOS, so of course iOS, so I'll say block. You can give any name whatever you want. I'm just giving iOS block AI powered iOS or iPhone devices. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just blocking. You can give the descriptions. This policy, it is always good to have a proper name as per your company standard or policy or whatever the naming conventions you are following. I'm just giving an example. This policy will block the corporate access from Apple iOS AI powered iPhone devices. Okay, this is good, looking good. You can give name. I'm just selecting applications. So based on your, if you want to protect the application only for the selected application, you can select all applications or whatever the policy. I'm sure you already have that this app protection policy enabled. So I'm just selecting all Microsoft apps, okay, because all Microsoft applications will be SDK enable or core Microsoft application. If you select core Microsoft application, you can see what are the core applications. These are the core applications like Office, Ace, right? These are the core. If you select all Microsoft, okay, let's close the blade, and if you select all Microsoft blade and click that, you will see there are more application, Copilot and all. So if you want to block for all application, you can also select. There are many application, right? So I don't want to select all application. It's depend. If you want to select, it's depend on your choice. You can see the view a list of applications that are targeted. So I'm just selecting core Microsoft application because we are just deploying core applications. For example, click on next, and here you can also do, you already have, I am sure. You can, based on your requirement, you can enable and disable it, right? You can also save, block it. You want to exempt any of these applications, you can select, right? Where share drive 1 point, I don't want to go into digital. I've already made multiple video on this, how to create and what are the things are available. So let's go to next. I will show the conditions. Actually, whatever you want to do, you can do it here as well. Now here the device condition or app condition. So these are the coming, you can adjust it. You can also select the non-working time, but I will not focus on the app condition. I will directly show you. So configure device conditions, focus on. You have to be more, if you are just watch carefully our video, otherwise you will miss it. So device conditions, configure the following conditional launch settings for device based condition through the app protection policy. Similar device based condition can be configured for enrolled devices as well, right? I'm just creating for app protection policy. You can, this app protection policy you can apply for unenroll, enroll, unmanaged, manage, whatever you call, BOID, COD, whatever it can apply. You can learn more and click. This is very good. So the settings, everyone wants to jailbreak or root it. I will not go through this one. So let's click on the option. So what is this one? You see here minimum OS version, maximum OS version. So if you select the maximum OS version and you want to warm or block it, you just want to warm it, yeah, you have upgraded. Your devices should be running on 18.0.0, no above than. Maximum version should be here. So the devices will run until here. They can upgrade to 18.1 if you have not delayed or controlling the software, right? If the application is running on 18 point until up to 18.0.0, so I have including minor, major and all the build, right? If you see here, so you have to put minor, major, minor build plus minor. For example, rapid security response is also supported. So what is saying, app will not perform wipe for rapid security violation, only block or warm is supported. So if you are adding the rapid security, right, like A, B, C, something like that, it will not wipe, it will just warm or block it. Normally we don't wipe it, right? We just want to either warm or block access based on your requirement, or you can put it maximum OS version. So your devices or apps should be running on maximum up to 18. If it's running, right, then you just warm, running, then we don't want to do any inactions. But if it's running on 18.1.0, you want to block access, right? Or you just want to give a warm, yeah, your device is running on 18.1.0. So as soon as the user will launch the Outlook or Team or the core, any of the core applications, remember when we applying the data protection or we selecting the application, it will warm, yeah, your devices it's not supported, right? You can't access the corporate access because we have maximum OS version, right? So we want to block the access, right? You can select the block access here, right? Now, so what you have to, you have to set value 18.0 and maximum OS version block. You can also warm it, like for I just warm it for this one, Now, the interesting thing is device models. This is what I want to show you in this video. The whole video is made for this one, device model. The value must not be empty. In a semicolon separator list, enter one or more device model. So in the device model, what you want to? You want to block the non-specified, right? Or you want to allow non-specified. I want to allow specified or block. So I'm just selecting this one, block, and I will put iPhone, okay, 15 colon, right, iPhone 16, right, like this. If you want to put something like I'll show you, I mean iPad also, you can put it. I'll just open this article, I will show you. So you can see here iPhone X, iPad, okay. So these are the, you can put here, but these are only iPhone 15 and 16 are coming with Apple Intelligence, right? So if you just search here Apple Intelligence, okay, click here and go below here and iOS 18, just go below. I will show you what are the models actually it's supported. This is, I am showing directly on Apple, so you should not be having any confusions what are the devices are supported and how we are blocking it, right? So yeah, here, so you see iOS 18 compatible devices, but the Apple Intelligence will be there in, so you see here Apple Intelligence will be available in beta for all 16 models, iPhone 15 Pro, okay. So you just copy this one, all three, right, 16 Pro, Pro Max, iPad, Mac, right, and all other cheap. So other than no, right, but the iOS 18, all these phones will be supported, right? So ever 15, from this to this one, Apple Intelligence will be there. So you just copy this one and put in your policy like this, no, with the semicolon, yeah, okay, like this. I'm just showing an example, you can do the same thing, right? Click next and you can apply to groups, right? If you have a groups, you should apply. If not, then you can't apply to all the devices, right? So click next, click next. This is how you can block. So if any devices having, if these devices, right, you see here, if these devices try to launch, of course they are enrolled, but you, if you want to put these devices in under non-compliance, you can create a compliance policy and make these devices if they are running on 18.1. So what we have done, the device model, we just block the non-specified one, right? So we just allow. So you can add, so that if these devices are enrolled or compliant, right, and if they're still accessing, of course if it's non-compliant, they, of course they will not access, right, they will not able to access the corporate resources. But if they are compliant, you're not applying any compliance policy, or we're just applying the conditional launch through app protection policy, you can add the device model, so that as soon as the user will try to open the any applications, like these applications I have shown, the code Microsoft I have selected, you can use Microsoft, other Microsoft application, it will block, right? This is how you can set the conditional launch. This is very good tool and I love this. I could show from the device and as well. Next time I will make sure I will do the same thing from the device and I'll show you. Till then, thank you. Have a good day and protect your environment from the AI if you are more concerned about this. Thank you. Have a good day.